It saddens me to see how deeply you misunderstand us. All the Dominion wants is to peacefully coexist with its neighbors.
Then why the continued military buildup? Why the weekly convoys of ships and troops from the Gamma Quadrant?
It's the Cardassians. Don't get me wrong. I'm pleased to call them allies, but as you know, they've just been through a terrible war with the Klingons. I'm afraid it's left them somewhat jittery. So they're understandably concerned about ensuring the sovereignty of their borders, and since they're now members of the Dominion, their concerns have become our concerns.
I would think by now you have more than enough ships to defend Cardassia.
You may think that, and I may think that, but the Cardassians...
Oh yes, I know. They're jittery.
You see our dilemma.
I'm beginning to.
What if we agreed to limit our convoys to cargo ships, construction units, civilian aid, things that will help them get their economy back on its feet? Did you know when we arrived, children were starving on Cardassia Prime? It was heartbreaking.
I had no idea things were so bad.
The Cardassians are very proud people. They don't want to admit to outsiders how dire the situation really is. So, we agreed. You remove the mines, and we restrict our convoys to medical and economic assistance.
That sounds reasonable. I'd have to discuss it with Starfleet first, of course.
I'm sure they'll do whatever Benjamin Sisko recommends. For my part, I'll personally speak to the founders to secure our end of the bargain.
What about Gul Dukat?
He'll be furious. At first. But we've developed a fine working relationship, and I'm sure I can help him to see the wisdom of our decision.
I will leave it in your capable hands.
You won't be disappointed. This is a momentous day. You and I have just taken the first step towards ensuring peace between our peoples.
They're going to attack.
Are you sure?
I am positive. The moment I mentioned that we weren't going to remove the mines, we both knew there'd be war. Everything else was just words, a feeble attempt to lull the other side into a false sense of security. I didn't buy it, and I'm sure Weyoun didn't either.
How soon?
As soon as they can get their fleet from Cardassia, I'd say as early as tomorrow. Which means we have to finish the minefield today.
We need more time.
You don't have it.
We'll do the best we can. Dax out.
General, take your ship and patrol the border. At the first sight of the Dominion ships...
I will sound the alarm.
Don't engage the enemy. Get back to the station as soon as you can. We're going to need you here.
Captain, fighting them at the border or fighting them here at the station makes no difference to me.
You don't think Starfleet could be persuaded to send us a few more ships, say 50?
I'm afraid not, Doctor. We're on our own.
In that case, I'd better go and get the infirmary ready.
Mr. Worf, see to the weapons array and issue combat assignments.
Aye, sir.